The Community Night Show.
Starring
the YouTube community.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hooligan compound. Listen to the crows call. Been eating beans. If you can't be happy, sun's shining, it's a pretty day. It's a blessed day. It's the day the Lord's gave us. Every day the blessing. Welcome in, friends and neighbors. Eva says, thinking of you. Right there. Nice to be thought of. From Motorbone, Virginia. Y'all ain't checked out Motorbone, Virginia's channel. He's the matriarch of this channel. Tattoo artist.
Helps your own self out.
Guitars. And motorcycles, MotoVlogger. Up there in Virginia. Hence the name, Motorbone, Virginia. Got me some stickers.
All right, boys and girls. Our special guest has arrived. Our special guest has arrived.
Hot, right?
Sweet. I'm hungry. Oh, man. Right? Yeah. I started a live stream. I didn't tell anybody. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to Retired Rider. Hope everybody's doing well today.
You want to try to get into neutral easier, especially with the Harleys, is you're still rolling, popping into neutral goes in a lot easier when you're still rolling.
YouTube is supposed to be you, right? So I figured, well, I'll make a channel that's me. And years later, I started doing live shows. The Streamyard was a big help. You know, I like being creative and.
Hey, we're here.
And sick disappeared.
Yeah. We have lunch.
I'm off to the side for a second.
We got a live mic here, y'all.
YouTube is you.
YouTube is something.
Yeah.
I've been everything. Been putting out some stuff. I think I released a video today and a couple shorts.
Yeah.
I had to go back through and reschedule some of them. I had too many of them coming out at once.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of the night riding. There's Outbush.
There's the warrior.
Oh, hey guys.
Let's see. Let's see. How we doing?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Just say hey to Shane.
Oh, hey, it's Shane.
Man.
Hey, Shane.
Straight from Australia. Peeps, look at that. Is that awesome?
Got us an Australian flag.
Yeah, but here's the real deal. Oh, boys. Can you see that? I don't know if you can or not. These phones are no good. But anyway, I won't take over the conversation. Old bung-eyed
Dave.
We're glad you're here, Dave, man.
I popped into your line.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Pastor. Okay. I appreciate it.
Is that his?
I think Dave froze up.
Yeah, he's deep in the bush. In the bush.
He's out there on the walkabout.
What is that, Aussie?
Spit it out. It's gonna make your hand greasy. Because he spit it out. Make him eat it. Not only
T-Fob, you getting a scolding?
No. I'm having to give a dog a treat.
Yeah.
We've been doing this. We've been doing these lives enough that Outlaws starting to grow him a little peach fuzz on his face.
Wow.
Damn.
Good stuff.
That was rough.
Shirley, how you doing? Josie's out there. Brown Chicken, Rod B.
I told him earlier. I told old Outlaw earlier he'd been hanging out with us too long. He's starting to drink black coffee and something or else.
Yeah.
He was hanging out drinking black coffee.
So Outlaw has changed his name now. I gotta go fix my thumbnail because I got him as American. We're talking about a different Outlaw. I was talking about the
we got
American
two
Outlaw.
Outlaws
Yeah,
there.
just I got mixed up. I do that all the time. Too many, but at least we won't have two Outlaws. No, but he did. He changed his name to something to do with gaming or whatever. But
I can't keep some of them
yeah,
I do good to keep mine straight.
ah,
I'm still recycled hooligan.
yeah, yeah.
Even though I throw blue collar biker in there sometimes with it. This go. I started that on there because I got tired of some of these channels on here. Some of these bigger channels, all they want to be celebrities. I said I was just blue collar. I'm just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Man. Josie Wells, I noticed something. I told him about his logo. He said it was a coincidence. His logo on his channel, it looks just like the logo for Leonard Skinner's one of Leonard Skinner's logos. Identical.
Ray's on a bike ride right now, so
yeah, I think he was with the blue.
He's out riding home. He's been down here in Alabama. Didn't even stop and say hi. See how it is. My feelings are hurt.
We were almost Alabama.
Generic hooligan.
We were almost there.
Almost in Alabama. What was you coming to Alabama for there, Kingvo?
We were headed to Columbus. I think.
You're gonna have to forgive my ignorance on that. And I don't even know where Columbus is.
Just east of the state line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we weren't maybe about an hour away from Alabama.
You head over this way. Let me know if you're anywhere up near this area.
We'll be back Monday.
Alabama,
Monday
I'd like to tell you, Alabama ain't no better than Georgia. So yeah, at least around this area.
What's up, Roland Throttle? Always makes a nice visit in the beginning. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I think Ray was riding with the blue bike in Doyle today. If y'all don't know who he is, I'm sure you do. Most of us do.
I think he rode with him once before when they went over and done the tour of the Walking Dead filming locations. I think.
Yeah.
I can't keep most of these things straight. It does me good to keep what I'm doing right.
Nice
when y'all leave comments on my channel and y'all tell me something that I don't have to go back and watch it because I don't even remember it.
Yeah. I try to use timestamps when I can, so you because I don't know what you're talking. Somebody will say something and comment about your video, and you're like, oh man, because they kind of run together after 3, 4, 5, 600 of them,
Yeah.
And so you hit the little timestamp, and a little easier to figure it out.
Y'all can rest easy. I don't have any talking videos. I don't have any talking head videos coming out. People didn't never have really cared much about that. Oh, it's just riding videos from here on out for now.
We have a live community topic. Bring something up and we'll talk about it.
Well, motorcycles usually.
As much as we can focus on. That's right. Community stuff. Who's doing what? How's your channel doing? Who's been out for a ride? Has anybody been put in jail? Has anybody been put in jail? We got any comments on that, Fob? Anybody been close to going to jail? Or
it was close.
What's
it was close.
On?
It was close. If she hadn't walked away, one of us would have been
in jail.
Would have been, yeah.
The heat was rising, huh?
Yeah, and I understand the law is the law.
Yeah.
We were in the wrong. I get it.
Yeah,
but when you see us being polite, respectful to your backup that you called, right?
Yeah.
Being respectful and nice, and even helping out the tow truck driver load her bike up.
Yeah.
For it to go to impound. I mean, we weren't trying to be difficult, but
they didn't lay it down, did they?
Oh no.
Good.
They strapped it by the handlebars, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
What all initiated the whole thing in the first place? Catch some of us up.
Tag reader.
All right. So yeah, it was a tag reader. That's all it was, and we were coming through the traffic light. We had a green, and we wanted to turn left and stop at the little restaurant. that Brainy actually ended up spending all day at. And I'm going to get off my bike, and I look behind us, and the cop's sitting there with the blue lights. I have no idea why they're there. I didn't even realize we were being pulled over until I was already off the bike. And then they said it was a tag on her bike, and then they ran her license, and it snowballed from there.
But you kind of felt a vibration or the vibe is like they were being a little aggressive or just not very, very nice. Made you feel like you'd done something a little extra wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Well, just the one, the backup was just as calm and actually joking with us a bit, because my mood the whole time was real light, because we weren't trying to be hooligans. No offense, hooligan. But we didn't know we had done anything wrong.
Right.
So
at that time when they ran your tag, they probably started that whole probable cause thing, and then they ran everything else.
Well, to be honest, if I had known her tag was expired, I wouldn't have taken it to town to put a tire on it this past weekend. You know?
You rode behind me and didn't even realize it.
Well, it's just one of them things that slips your mind. You don't think about it. If it, you have it on your mind when it's time to renew it, but then other things take its place.
The little decal that you get on your tag.
Yeah.
We didn't put the one on her Jeep Cherokee that she blew up last month. We didn't put it on it until a week before it blew up.
Yeah.
The Hondas with the multiple Hondas.
Yeah.
I had a truck that I dropped the insurance on down here, and I didn't see any need to keep the insurance on it with the motor blowed up. And I let it sit there I canceled the insurance on it, let it sit there. And I went to go get the tag on it after I got it back running. Then they told me they pulled the registration, so I basically had to buy it back for myself to get another title for it.
That's ridiculous, bro.
I told him, I said, wasn't on the road. I didn't say no sense keeping the insurance on it, paying for something that ain't moving.
Yeah.
They said, well, I'm supposed to know the law. So, yeah, they sneak stuff like that in on you.
Well, Monday morning, we're going to go get her tag renewed, and then we're going to go up to or back over to Woodsbury and pick her bike up, and then we'll come back.
You ain't got to go to Fulton County to do it, do you?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to be singing any blues.
I
I'd help you if you have to go through Fulton County.
I don't want to go back.
I know about Fulton County over Cobb County ain't no better.
No, not by much at all.
And for any of y'all that don't know, if y'all grow up in the South and have motorcycles around here, there's a lot of places, even to this day in the new century, motorcycles ain't welcome one bit. They don't care if you're not up to nothing or anything. You're just, the fact that you're on it, you're guilty by association.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Been watching too many of them movies and too many episodes of Son of Anarchy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Roland Throttle, 2 lives. That'll keep you going.
So hopefully most of those links are usable out there for y'all. Roland Throttle, I can't find yours. I always have that posted or pasted somewhere, but
I have enough videos out for I'm going to keep riding
Lucy
until it ices over.
Yeah, so kind of use them to link up if you want, or check out some new channels you haven't seen before, and support the community in any way you can.
Today was the first video I released where it was cold weather riding.
Yeah.
It was a little cold. It wasn't bad.
Good to see you, Lucy. Here, we're going to put yours out.
RT trip reviews and plans. Road. I guess that means road trip plans and reviews.
Roland Throttle, yeah.
Roland Throttle.
It's been a while since you jumped on it live. I don't know if you get on with us.
He was on one of the very first.
Yes, he was. we learned some stuff that day too. We could always learn some more.
We need to figure out what happened to the other John's motorcycle ride last night.
Yes, I got in touch with them. The best way I can get in touch with them is on Instagram, and I messaged him, and everything went fine. He was in good spirits and made it home safe and was downloading content. So yeah, Road Reality. I'll get that link out there too. But a lot of us have heard of Road Reality.
I'm sister.
Yeah, she was on Retired Riders live last week and did a real nice interview with him, and told us.
I can't. Y'all, no offense, but there's so many lives out there I can't keep up with all of them. Most of the time I'm working.
Yeah, you don't have to hit them all.
Hey, Hooligan, you haven't been to one of my lives yet.
Not yet.
Man, I tell you what, that hurts my feelings.
I'll try to bake you. I'll try to bake you a cake.
And that's good stuff. We appreciate it. That's trying to interact with the audience out there, you know, and anybody who is in the chat. A lot of us just talk to each other when we're in the chats or make comments about. But yeah, you know, you got a question for somebody on here. We got somebody popping these comments up all the time. So if you got a question for any specific movie star on the panel here, you know, we'll sign an autograph or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it might be
sarcastic. I can't help it. But you know, just in general, whatever.
Throw some questions out there. Give us something to talk about.
That's what Roland Throttle was trying to do too. Is we get interactive with all you guys because we're not just trying to always talk amongst ourselves, you know.
There's ZZ Twin Cam. He said, "Do y'all have a topic tonight?"
Yeah. If
we would have done our homework and done further research and been better prepared.
I guess,
but we still don't know what we're talking about.
Homework.
Yeah.
I think me and you was talking about Moto. That was talking about cold weather riding stuff.
That's too much work. I know, right? And you could have a lot of fun and pull out all your gloves and, you know, and your freezer suit. Like that thing's massive. For Alabama, you really don't need a freezer suit, but you are in the mountains, and I know that probably a little cooler than normal Alabama.
Yeah, rural Alabama. When you out riding, though, you got to think about it. The temperature drops because of the wind chill. So if it's 40 degrees, it's probably around 20 degrees time you hit that wind chill.
And go down into a creek bottom?
I just know when I'm cold. I've got too domesticated. I've been living indoors too long. I got soft in my
Go lay down.
I don't want to go lay down. Don't tell me to lay down.
Yeah.
He's a mental case. I swear to Christ. Go on the bed. Go on the bed.
That's why y'all match.
Okay.
Christ.
I was cleared. I have to pay.
What the hell is this? Just walking around in circles. Go lay down. God damn it.
There goes the neighborhood. It didn't take long.
Oh, yeah.
Who let the Jersey dude move in?
I'm sorry, people. I know you got tender ears out there in the audience. We really try to.
He can't help it. He can't help it.
That's why I
started.
Sick has no
why
control.
I started that hashtag for him.
Yeah.
That's why I started that hashtag for him. A different kind of hippie.
How about that? Where did you get
It's
that?
a Jersey thing, right?
What makes a hooligan?
Jersey thing. Nobody understands. Nobody gets it.
What makes a hooligan? I guess it's going again. I guess it's not. I guess it's not being what conventional as to what everybody would expect.
Yeah, or being a hooligan.
I mean, it could be a different. You know, you ain't necessarily out there causing chaos or anything. It's just, you know, trying to fit in the world and all that kind of stuff. Trying to be, but trying to do your own thing and still having to, you know.
Yeah.
Not give in and not just turn into pure vanilla like everybody else and tasteless, you know.
Right.
I say it all the time. I scare white people, and what I mean by that is I scare people that's made out of vanilla because they're too afraid to go out and live their life.
I don't
Is there a
know.
fine line between a hooligan and an outlaw?
I ain't no outlaw.
Splitting hairs, kind of. Yeah, in a way, probably.
How I got the name Recycled Hooligan, I think I've told this before, but my friend Trisha gave me that name. She said since I was older and I was riding motorcycles that I was a recycled hooligan. So
yeah,
I said that sounds pretty good. I'll just go with that.
Yeah, I remember coming up with something for that too. It was like one of those spiritual things. I forgot what it was, but about kind of like being reborn and stuff like that, and in your spirit, and it was pretty neat.
Shay Trade calls me a reborn outlaw.
Yeah.
A reborn outlaw.
I'm peaceful until pushed. I'm like the old dog that's sitting on the porch. I won't bite till you keep on stomping on me.
Desert, sometimes that's the best way just to communicate, just type it on out and hope it hope it gets thrown up on. Oh, you said something over there, you get enough of us hooligans on here all at once, it can be fun.
He said outlaws have hair. Outlaws don't
yeah.
vote. Yeah.
Outlaws don't vote.
Wow. I used to have hair once upon a time, but it all fell out. Me and Keith Fobbs.
Yeah.
Moto's on the verge of getting a skullet up there.
And
Tell
you
me
ain't
more.
right.
Tell me more. A skullet. Is that like a mullet?
It's a mullet without any hair in the front.
Oh yeah.
Where they're bald in the front. I know you've seen a few of them.
Roland Throttle's trying to give us a topic.
Who was that? Gallagher? Was he like one of the comedians?
Yeah.
Gallagher always had the big circle on their top.
People,
it's getting thin. Mine's getting thin, but
that's
not
a good
there
question.
yet.
Yeah.
It makes people choose the brand of motorcycle they ride.
What makes people choose the brand of motorcycle they ride?
Mine was based on the ego at first, complete ego, and that was all Harley Davidson. That was the brand to have, and I probably wouldn't have wanted to been on any other because I'd be afraid of getting teased by most of the peers that I hung out with. That's a whole different thinking now. I don't look at it like that at all, but that's kind of the general stigma for Harley Davidson, or it used to be, but it's getting a little more popularized and not. I don't know. Maybe I was the only one.
What's
that
word for it? Homogenized or gentrification on it?
Yeah.
The reason I chose my motorcycle was pretty simple. It come up for sale, and I had the money to buy it. That's how
Hey.
And the Honda guy comes in swinging.
And that's great.
And if you want to be the most hated person on the road, get you a Honda because everybody will hate you. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that's what got impounded today. The Honda.
Yeah. Ride a Honda. Every Harley guy in the world will hate you. Trust me.
I'm gonna see if you're.
Turn my gun. Sorry.
Moto, could you post the link? Stream link.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna hit your background reduce there a little bit on the one that we had a lot of background. Hopefully, it don't mess with you.
It's okay.
Yeah. What would I be looking for content? Dave, anybody know?
Who? Keefob's all kind of got like the fuzz around him there, like one of them pictures from high school.
Yeah, that's pretty soft. That's nice. It's a neat effect. Dave using the resort's Wi-Fi. Okay.
What was that? Used to them glamour shots. Them women used to go to the mall.
Yeah. No, it's just a screwed up phone case. Is all it is.
Audio is weird.
Yeah.
Salty Badger and Brown Chicken got the coolest logo.
Yeah, well, yeah, brown chicken, yeah, right, yeah, one of the top ones for me, that's for sure.
You're partial to mine.
Like that.
Made it, didn't you?
Who we got there? Keep Bob.
And this is Privy.
That's Mrs.
Pretty.
That's
she
Mrs.
looks sweet.
He's a spoiled little brat.
There you go. That's what I was thinking.
Absolutely, Roland.
I didn't mean to yell before, but by the 10th time she circled the coffee table, I lost my shit. Dude.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen.
I was
Salty
like,
is
dude,
still.
go lay down, bro. And she's not
Dogs
even a
always
bro.
walk in
She's a girl.
circles, man. Dogs always
Dude,
walk in
I
circles.
couldn't take it anymore. I was like, dude, you're losing your mind. Go lay down now.
He's a different kind of hippie, y'all.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
I'm a Jersey hippie, not a California hippie.
So y'all check this out, okay? I sent Sick a little clip of us being pulled over today, right? And this guy likes the video I sent him. Like, puts a heart on it.
True story.
The feather
I didn't realize
boas.
it was a video. I thought it was just a picture of his girl standing there. I'm like, oh, cool. They're out riding over for a ride. Yay. You know, and I put a heart on it. He calls me. He's like, dude, watch the video. I'm like, that was a video? I'm like, I look back. I'm like, then I hit the video and I'm like, oh. I'm like, what happened?
In his defense, in his defense, there's been a lot of spicy fern passed between there.
That's what.
Yeah.
Things are a little foggy.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, Key Fob. Not the brightest bulb on the tree, bro.
Sometimes,
hey, at least you still light up.
Yeah, at least I still light up, right?
Sometimes you got to give him a lot of details and lead him in there. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Sometimes I need my hand held.
At least you got the front seat on the short bus, man.
Yo, Moto had patience of a saint with me, dude. I was almost about to launch my GoPro across the neighborhood.
I remember when you first started,
Yeah.
you text me every day and asked me questions on how to fix this thing.
Which GoPro you got, Sick?
9. And what Moto helped me with today was which had to be done several times because Eric not technologically advanced. I had to put a file on the SD card and then restart the GoPro and then take a picture of a thing on the screen and then take the battery out. Blah, 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 blah,
It was
blah, blah.
it was firmware update instead of using the automatic update that you get through the quick app on your phone. You go to the actual site, you pull down the firmware, and you upload it. And this one actually give them the GoPro Labs. So after you do all that and it updates, it's already in there. Then you point it at one of these things that it reads, a QR code. And I had already had preset fixes. So like for low power problems that you have with external batteries. So you could run his GoPro now over there in Florida and take out that battery and run without hopefully having it overheat and have external power without it popping up you don't have enough power sign, or you know, and they're really problems, especially with the Hero 10 and on up. There you go, Dave. Here we go.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Ran out of credit. Had to go to the resort's Wi-Fi. Had to go to the resort's Wi-Fi, but we're back on. We're back online. That's the main thing.
Those phone credits you talking about? Is that like a prepaid phone we have here?
Yeah, I'm only a pauper. I got nothing.
How far out of town are we? How deep in the woods are you? Or the
2 kilometers. 2 kilometers out. Yeah. But anyway, good morning, Keyfob. Good morning, Desert Outlaw. All the
good morning.
All the cool cats are here. I can hear that bird. I tell you what
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a cockatiel or something, or a parrot. And I'm wondering if it's going to piss off the other parrots in the bush around here, thinking that some parrot's going to invade their territory. And I'm just giving you a bit of a look around where we are.
then you'll be shooting an Alfred Hitchcock movie over there with all the.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a few birds around pissing off from the squawk of that parrot. Yeah, that's mad. What they hear. So
Look at that.
yeah, I decided to go out bush last night, and it's about a 2-hour ride out of Perth. And then I don't know how much you can really see. The phones are never really that good.
I see good.
But there's the flag up there. There's anyway. Enough of me.
Enough of Dave, huh?
I've taken over the conversation, and I really shouldn't.
Hey,
Okay, so what are we talking about, guys?
Oh, mercy.
Oh, mercy.
Wait,
I forgot.
We was talking about why did we choose motorcycles we chose.
Yeah.
And then we was talking about winter riding. What do you do in winter riding?
Yeah. Which sort of leads us on to that thing that you were talking about, Moto, the other night. How we're completely different, really. I don't know where I would be without my motorcycles.
Yeah.
And perhaps that is the one thing that defines me.
Yeah.
And I thought long and hard about that. Is it? And perhaps it is. I live and breathe motorcycles, man. I'm always on them. I'm always on them.
Me too, man. Always. 20 year round, nothing else, man.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to be, I was just comparing the difference. Like if I couldn't ride or something came up and I had this, I wouldn't be depressed but you know what I mean? I would be fine, man. You know, I could find other things to do that would fill the void. Would I miss it? Sure. Yeah. It's like anything else, but I'm still going to be me and it'll be fine. And
it's kind of ironic you brought that up because I was talking about that the other day in a video and I just now uploaded it.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a relevant topic for what is. I mean, okay, so it is a community channel first and foremost. Your live streams on a Saturday night, but I think predominantly, we all ride. Even fluffy old key fob over there in the left, with his lovely settings there, all looking quite nostalgic.
Relaxed.
Beautiful.
Yes, relaxed in a cloud of smoke.
Get the purple haze.
In the purple haze. Oh, there you go. Yeah, motorcycling. It's what brought us all together, and the love for doing something for the disadvantaged. I think, especially Forgotten Angels. And you all saw that latest video by Buck.
Yes, indeed. That was really good.
Pretty heartbreaking, you know, to see him go home again, and this house is just trashed. Trees all in the living room just after he'd spent time restoring it. My heart goes out to the guy, you know. But he's a soldier, he's a fighter, and this is just another field of combat for him. And he knows how to negotiate his way. He knows how to negotiate his way through this. Just got to tell him. We all got to tell him that we love him. You know, that the world's a better place with him in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just going to tell you the dangest thing. I went to your channel page there, Dave, just to go see what video you were possibly talking about earlier, and it had the option for me to subscribe to your channel. Can you believe that? Like, how did I get unsubscribed is what I want to know.
I've got no idea.
Have you heard
YouTube's doing some strange things to my channel. Ever since I monetized up.
I'm subbed. I've always been subbed, so I don't know what happened, but that just gave me a heart attack. I went there. I'm like, what? Because it does damage when that happens. Like all my likes, all my stuff, and things that were on your record. I think
I'm pretty sure
channel. It hurts it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're still subscribed. But if you haven't, Oh, God knows. Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. I
No,
mean,
it's just an
I'm sure it
issue.
does hurt it, but you know, I'm
I'll
not
tell you
that precious.
No, yeah,
They
right.
blocked. I'm blocked. I'm blocked from commenting on your shorts on your channel, Dave.
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've got no idea why, and that's a common thing. And I think it's got something to do with the bloody wrenches. You know,
I think so. If you take them all
yeah,
away,
I think,
it works better.
yeah, I think it does. And but then
I've
again,
heard
you know,
I've heard there's going to be a lot more new rules and regulations and changes that are coming down the pike at the first of the year.
yeah, they need to. You know, and a lot of the times I have no control over it.
Right.
Absolutely no control. It's someone else, you know.
Yeah.
And I've had my phone taken over a few times on these live chats by Natasha and Boris from the Russian mafia. They seem to get on. They seem to like to get on to Dave's channel for some reason. And something about the satellites from China. Oh, God knows. I've got no idea. But we're here now. We're all together, and we can all talk to each other, and that's great.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, Dave.
I'm not getting
Cheers.
a lot of. If somebody's leaving comments on my channel too, since we're talking about that, if somebody leaves comments and I don't get back with you, because a lot of times I don't even get notified y'all left one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back through and scan the video and I'll find it and I'm like, well, heck, I know it. It'll be.
God,
Your
I've got
filter-
bloody housework to do, guys. Can you believe it?
You
Roll up
gotta
my swag and fire up my bike, but I'll keep the live going, and
Okay.
we can you can come for a ride through the bush with us.
That's
And
fine. Yeah.
I'll stick the live in the camera, but I might get you to mute the
Yeah.
mic if it's too loud, you know.
Yeah,
with the
we'll
wind
check
and
it.
everything.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
wouldn't know anything about loud motorcycles.
It's more the wind, hooligan. It's more the wind and the, you know,
Yeah.
just doesn't sound very palatable at all. But
Right.
please, guys, carry on.
That
I'm
is
just here doing my housework.
polite wording, palatable. That was nice. I like that, Dave.
He's
Oh, well,
got, you
You're
can tell
wonderful.
he's got education. He speaks some big words. That's what.
Yeah.
I got them big words.
Big words.
Well,
I
they're
noticed
fancy.
one thing y'all never. I noticed one thing you talking about wind noise and stuff. Y'all never commented on my video. I hear it more than y'all do because it never used to bother me until I started doing YouTube. But man, I hear that exhaust rattle on my bike.
Yeah. No, it's fucking loud.
My
I shouldn't
bike's
swear.
loud, but that exhaust rattle, man, is starting to get on my nerves. I'm going to have to fix that.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you do.
I'm just going to go find a little pair of vice grips and clamp it down.
Let's see. Who came in? Buck. Buck Brown is in the
Sup?
house. Good to see you.
Hey,
man.
Buck, just talking about you, brother.
Yes,
Speaking
we
of
Ears
Buck,
must be burning.
I said that in the chat just a second ago.
Yeah.
we're going to all have to join in and say happy birthday to Buck's mama.
What's up,
today.
Buck?
Hey,
She's on her way.
happy birthday.
She's on her way back to South Carolina.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. So how are you, gentlemen?
Oh, good.
Oh,
You know, doing all right.
tired.
Quote Ray Greger, we hanging in like we used to.
Just like the fat boy at prom.
I-
Happy to be here.
Sick, I just parked the tractor again for the day here at my house. I've been digging up another stump here at my place.
Oh, awesome.
So you were safe. You were safe today. You wasn't in the vicinity.
Yeah. I want to give nothing to stump him.
Oh,
He's been stumped.
Been stumped enough.
That was the worst stumped I ever got.
That's it.
Let me
He does
tell
usually
y'all
take the blunt in.
That top full stumping, dude.
A whole lot of
Let me
stumping
tell you guys
going on.
something that. Let me tell you guys something that happened to me today while I was out here working in the yard. Some of us are familiar with WhatsApp and how to use it and communicate with people around the world. Well, I had got a message overnight, and I woke up this morning and saw it, and I messaged her back, and and Mr. Dave, he knows what I'm talking about. Miss Chris Keeble, she had
Oh
messaged
yeah, I
me
know you're
once.
talking about.
She's gonna do a portrait of me.
Oh yeah. She's
In
a
honor
very talented artist.
in honor of not just me but my late wife. She don't pay females, but she wants to do a portrait of me and asked me to send her some pictures. So
wow,
I was on a mission
Hey,
to
she
do that.
doesn't paint women, does she? She doesn't do that. So
But
that's
this is
pretty. That's huge.
the reason. Because she's part of the community, but she's in motorcycle communities and stuff. But it's all about community. You know, look at
Stuff
us
for her
guys
it
here.
is.
We're just one piece to the puzzle, and
yeah,
all this that we do together collectively, it eventually makes an impact. And then to have that message from her this morning, it kind of makes me feel good about what I do in my little mission in life. You know, to see that.
Oh,
You
she's
know,
a wonderful woman.
just like with meeting most of you guys in person, and some of you I haven't met yet. That personal connection means more than anything.
Right.
big deal,
Especially
man.
this day and time.
Yeah,
And I
Oh yeah.
apologize for the neighbor's dog.
That's all right.
He hears me talking, but
We got.
We love
but
dogs
Sick, you
around
know
here,
where
man.
I'm
They're
sitting
good.
at. Sick knows where I'm sitting.
huh?
That's
Sick.
not your, that's
Oh,
not
we
your
got
RV.
camper time. That's right. You on your property at your house there, Buck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got. I hadn't got the mat put out here yet. Sick that has the lights around it.
So what do you do to
They
your
can't.
house that has open holes in your roof and stuff? Are you able to get out there and try to patch any of that? Are you salvaging your house? Is there anything you can even do?
That's good that you brought that point up. Today the insurance adjuster called me back. Just what with the visible damage they can see. They were wanting to do another assessment after I get the trees off the house. But just what visible damage the last adjuster came out and seen, plus to my outside buildings and stuff that got damaged, plus my fence and stuff like that. There's enough damage. They don't have to have the trees off the house to do a what did he say? Non-repairable loss claim.
Yep. So you get everything rebuilt.
No, what it
You don't.
does, it pays out all my policy limit. It pays out all my policy limits to where I can get this removed and replace it with something I can afford in that budget.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So a tiny house, and then extend,
Well,
and then your own extensions.
While I'm on the subject of this camper, the friends of mine that I'm borrowing it from, they were here earlier today to visit me. And I was explaining to them this process I'm in right now, and Monday or Tuesday, she gave me the information I needed, and she's going to contact the lien holder, my buddy's wife. They're going to contact the lien holder on this, and I'm probably going to take over the loan on this.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's great, Buck. That's great.
Yeah.
And you know, Sick yourself, I told you down there at the camp out that if I do put anything back here, it'd probably be something like this, to where when I am home, I have a place to live, and then if I want to go camping or something, or go visit people and have a place to stay, all I got to do is put my bike in the back.
Bro, it's perfect.
And it'll help them out because they're in between jobs, and money's tight for them too. So it's gonna be something that helps not just me out, but it'll help them out as well, relieve this debt off of them, plus give me places to leave. And I did bring up the subject, Sick, to them when they were in here earlier today. I was like, yeah, this place is nice, but these light switches are in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
What did they say about that? Did they have anything
What's
to
that?
say about that? Did they have anything to say about that? Did they agree? Did they agree that there's not enough plugs on the outside of it? There should be one plug on every corner of the unit on the outside?
Well, no, I wasn't talking about the plug. I wasn't talking about the plug. I was talking about the light switches on the inside. You know how we had a fit trying to find what light switches turned on what?
Yes.
They
told him, I
agreed.
said, these light switches are in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
But
What did they say about that? Did they agree?
oh yeah, absolutely. And they're like,
Yeah.
do you want to? Do you think you might want to? If you're going to do something different and buy a toy hauler, won't you just buy ours and it'll help us too? And I'm like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it ain't like I
must-
don't have a truck that can't pull it.
Yeah, bro. That thing's
So-
nice, man.
With all the blood, sweat, and tears that everybody has put in, things are taking a turn, and the gray clouds are starting to roll away, and the sunlight's starting to come back in.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah. Say, learn to dance in the rain, or the sun will never come.
Yeah.
But most of us in here have danced with the
That's
devil
it.
in the pale moonlight.
True.
Oh,
Telling you,
yeah.
you got double duty this year, didn't you? Like within a short amount of time, too.
Yeah.
2
Well,
hurricanes.
And the fact that I've had you guys, that's had my
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
I just
Well,
thought it
we
was
love you in Australia, Buck.
pretty neat to see
Y'all
you
gotta- Dave,
put your.
Dave, y'all got a sick sense of humor if y'all love me.
We love what you're about.
Y'all
We
my
love what
kind of
you
people.
stand for.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Jim?
we love what you stand for, brother.
I'm all right. How are you?
You're good people, Buck Brown.
Jim's in
And
here.
I certainly shout it from the rooftops.
Yeah.
You'll have people's ears bleeding.
You had your
Oh, it's
own
all right. Let them bleed. Let them bleed. They might learn a thing or two, you know. They might learn a thing or two about selflessness. About
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about selflessness.
Absolutely. Because, like, I don't know if people think about it, realize your property was obviously destroyed. We just talked about it. And where did you go? First thing, you went down and you helped Forgotten Angels, dished your stuff up there, instead of trying to get your life back in order and your property and see what was going on.
Yes,
And
sir.
like me, I'd have been up on the roof, with tarps and wire and trying to build something so if it rained, it wouldn't destroy my house even worse until you knew that.
It was too. It's too unsafe, and those trees, the way they're laying, it was too dangerous to be on them.
That's true. That could have continued coming through and crushing if you were inside or even on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never thought of that, but still,
There's one of them over there when the adjuster was here yesterday. One of the big long one that's off the end down there, that's into the other one. I literally just put my hand up on it and just lightly push pressure on it, and the whole trunk was moving. So it's still unstable to where I didn't even have to put 10, 15 pounds of pressure against that trunk, and that tree probably weighs thousands of pounds. So it's up there teetering, balancing on the other one in its limbs.
Precariously.
So I ain't. Now that I know that it's going to be a non-repairable loss, I'm gonna salvage what I can out the house. I'm gonna put a chain around the trunk of the tree, and I'm gonna pull it back away from the house with the tractor.
Yeah.
Right. We just
that way, I'm not up there in it myself trying to walk up the trunk with a chainsaw or nothing.
No.
Not by yourself anyway. You make sure, I guess, obviously you would have some help.
Oh no. I mean, the only work I was doing with the tractor today was using the backhoe to dig up a stump that's right over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or just go live at least so we can watch. We know, hey, I need some help out there. Let somebody call 911 for them. Well, we'd never wish that, but man, somebody supervising while you're out there doing that.
Oh.
But I'm crazy. I ain't stupid.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I could do with some supervising, let me tell you.
Dave must be picking up his bedroll. You see him over there flinging? Let's take a peek at him quick.
Yeah.
There
he
is. Wait.
Gosh. The bedroll.
Yeah.
And the bike.
Oh, that's classic.
Flags over there.
You ain't got a 10 out
You
there,
know what's
man?
missing?
No, tent. We don't have tents here in Australia. We've got swags.
That's right.
There's one thing missing from that shot, and that's a green Indian motorcycle sitting inside of yours.
Yeah, I know that. That's all right. I love me Indian motorcycles. They're very popular in Australia. Indian. They're selling a lot of bikes over here.
Maybe I should put a Patreon together, and everybody can contribute to my Australian trip.
Hey.
Hey, you flew down to South Korea, so wasn't it Korea you went to?
Guam.
That's
not off the table either. That's not off the table either in the long run. That was amazing.
Nita, how you doing? Always coming by and supporting.
And that only happened because the buddy of mine that lives over there flew me out there and back. So
I think Dave said
I'm
it was
living on
something like an air flight over to Australia.
Oh, it's a long flight.
I don't understand.
30 hours.
Why are the kids outside?
30 hours for me to get from Perth to Miami.
That's good, Nita. I'm glad you're not sick.
Go over.
That was a 16-hour flight to Shanghai.
Oh, really?
Yeah, long.
Well, when I flew out of the States, I flew out of Jacksonville, Florida to Guam, and it took 23 hours. And only had I changed flights twice and only had like an hour layover between flights. So it was actually like a 21 hours. In the air, it was 21 hours.
Yeah.
I've never even been on an airplane or seen the ocean.
It's a sight to behold, brother. It's a sight to behold.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So how long did it take you to make your video you did, Buck? That was really a good video. I mean, just watching it was real easy to watch. Whatever you did.
Oh, for the
really
editing?
good. Yeah.
The actual editing and stuff. I did rearrange the footage because I had it kind of organized when I first put it together. And I watched it through, and I was thinking, if I leave it in this, if I leave the clips in this order, I'm even confused watching it. It's stuff that other than that little bit of karaoke stuff that I borrowed from Loose Juice and that portion of the presentation I had borrowed from Chain Ghost to fill in the story of my motorcycle. I mean, and my journey and the storm and stuff. That was footage I couldn't capture, but it fit the narrative, and they were gracious enough to let me borrow their footage and credit them with it, which is, like I said in the video, that's what's about community. But at the beginning of the video, I started it off with the opening shot, like I did when I made the comment. Rewind time, go back to February 4th. I had all that at the front of the video to begin with. And then I was going to show the storm damage stuff to keep the timeline in place. But I was like, no, let's start here and then tell the backstory and build it. It from start to finish with all the edits and cuts and the title work and the timelines and stuff. That's maybe 5-6 hours altogether. After including moving all the stuff for the Dark Knight to the backside to do the rewind time.
T-Bone, hello, everybody say hi to T-Bone.
T-Bone's there. Tim left.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was a pretty impressive, like when I watched it, because I know you don't make a lot of content, but man, when you do, you really know what you're doing. I mean, to me, it seemed, and I'm not just trying to, blow smoke up you, whatever, but I thought it was
I do
good.
appreciate it because I'm just a dumb South Georgia redneck, don't know what the hell I'm doing. And well, I mean,
not at all.
We all learn by trial and error, and I've always been the kind to, try to learn how to do things on my own. And I use the iMovie editor on my iPhone.
Yeah.
And it's not It's not professional. It's not, Premiere Pro or Adobe or none of
No.
all this fancy stuff.
I use
But it
simple
don't have
stuff
to be
too.
for me because
Nope.
No.
I mean,
I was
because
going to say,
why
it
not
does
use
sound like you're
why
talking
not
like a
use the tools I
filmmaker,
have
though,
on hand?
Right. You got your message out there and you got your point across. That's all that matters.
Dave,
Oh,
did you say
Sick
something?
bastard.
Well, all I said was listening to Buck here in the bush sounds like Buck is a filmmaker. He's
Yeah.
using timeline words. He's using, so.
He ain't fooling nobody.
I don't believe you know nobody there, Buck Brown. I believe, watch out, Mr. Scorsese.
And the
Here
reason,
comes Buck Brown.
Yeah, Mr.
well,
Scorsese. That's
whoa,
great.
me and
You watch out, Mr.
Scorsese in the same
Scorsese.
sentence. Holy cow! Hang on, y'all. I need to go get a beer for this one. No, I'm not going to. But I do appreciate the vote of confidence, guys. And it's like I said in the video. It's I'm a representation of my community, and this is the one time I will say I'm proud to be a product of my environment.
Yeah, I'm proud to know you, man, and met you for real.
With the military mindset, we try to make our environment a product of us, those of us that are prior service and those of us that are active duty. That's what we're trained to do, is make our environment adaptable to us. And here I am learning to live again. And I've been along on the journey.
Most definitely.
And one thing I hate doing is sitting down. The one thing I hate doing is sitting down and editing. It drives me nuts because it's technology I don't understand unless I just trial and error it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I can't stand editing.
What's the alternative,
When
Six?
people ask me,
Yeah, exactly. What's the alternative? Doing lives.
There you go. Here we are.
I don't understand this. It says 1 serving per container. Serving size 1 box. But then it says total carbohydrates 26 grams. So it's going to be 26 grams per serving size, which is 1. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense.
Just eat it.
That was a good gear shift.
For it. I got to shoot for it.
So if you eat that whole package, you're gonna get those 26 grams of carbs.
Yeah, but I don't want to
like
eat the whole damn thing.
Well, divide it.
Yeah, but I don't. It doesn't say how many sticks are in it. This is annoying. This is so annoying. It's so annoying that I have to do this. Is what it's annoying.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think Dave was trying to say something.
Sorry.
Dave?
Well, maybe not.
I didn't mean to just blurt that out.
Did I mute Dave again? Hold on, Dave.
You did. Talking.
Go ahead, Dave. I had you muted because the background was a little loud. I apologize.
All I was saying was, if you want to hear annoying, here's annoying. People that come out into our Aussie bush and smash beer bottles everywhere. It's beggars belief. I hate that.
That's
annoying. Because the sun shines through the glass, the broken glass, and ignites the leaves. And then we have bushfires.
Yeah.
The worst thing possible. But I've been picking up glass everywhere, and anyway, sorry, my gripe. I was just listening to. Please put me on mute again.
You're fine.
I'm carrying on.
Yeah, make sure you do a wave or something like this so I can see you, Dave, when I know you want to be unmuted. And somebody else help watch for that because I won't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look.
Thank
We'll
you.
see what we can do.
I was just going to throw up a couple screen shares fast, just of channels. So y'all talk. Go ahead. Just don't mind me. I'm going to get up Dave's and South Moto Oz. I don't know how to talk.
South Oz Moto is actually.
Thank you. Yeah, he's got super cool stuff. So
He's
we all do.
Hunting channel. Oh, it's fixing to get cold around here for long.
Yeah. It was cold coming
What's
home
that?
today.
What's that? What's cold?
Hey, it was cold to a southerner. We can't.
Well,
you would be
you're in the mountains.
Oh yeah, man, I'm way up in the hills. I got me a freezer suit and I'm doing good. I think my first video I released of the winter rides is today's video come out. I believe it was. Then it's gonna confuse y'all because then I go back to riding in the summer.
You can see all that red underneath Dave's videos. Those will tell you the ones you've watched.
Right. That one there was sick with the beard. Still the funniest thing I seen.
Where? Yeah. Oh, right there. Yeah. Well, how did he get that? Did somebody do a
I don't know. He put a beard on six.
An app photo type thing. Yeah, I remember.
Somebody did it.
I've thought about shaving mine.
Hey, was it Dave or was it John, retired rider?
It was Dave.
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
The beard thing.
The beard.
By association, man.
I don't think was that Old Mac did that maybe for you.
Maybe.
We're missing Old Mac tonight.
Yeah, where is Old Mac? What happened?
I don't know. I need to send him an invite.
He's out there showing feet on something other. I think one of his things he posted on his channel. He's got his feet sticking up in there or something.
So what's Dave been up to?
A bunch of lives.
Now look at this. 400,000, like 1.2 thousand views there. 1.2. There's a lot of really high.
I'm lucky if my lives get 30 views.
Yeah, it's insane. Some of the participation he's been getting in them. That's for sure. Anyway, just thought we'd take a little browse.
Hey, somebody come in and then they're down.
Yeah,
that was Buck.
I'm going to send a link to Old Mac just to make sure he knows he's always welcome and invited. Sometimes you don't get a.
I didn't want to make everybody dizzy. I had to step inside the new living quarters for a moment.
Yeah,
we're used to being dizzy. We ride bikes.
Yeah, nobody. If you don't get a personal invite from me in your email or phone or whatever, that doesn't mean we don't want you on here. I put it in the community thing, so.
Don't lie. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I got favorites, and that's all I do. I'm just really terrible.
It's all about favoritism.
I know.
Does lives help your channel?
I just does lives help your channel? Of course. You tell us about it, John. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah,
I think anything, any kind of content you put out there helps your channel.
Yeah, and which way do lives help you best?
I don't know. That's a good question.
For this, it's a really good way to get to know people and people that you have similar interests with and on their channels. And sometimes we want to know how to grow. Sometimes we don't care. But, the information that is shared is pretty bonding. I mean, like lives in particular, from what I've heard, is a great way. And it's helped me to raise your watch hours. If you're trying to get monetized, it'll help your watch hours so easily. You don't have to worry about. Because a lot of people won't just look at one of your videos, and because they have a lot of other people that they sub. So it just depends upon how good your channel is, apparently, Mine isn't good enough. I got to do little ways to manipulate to, gain, if that's what I was trying to do.
What did you just say?
In the beginning, it was to manipulate to try to gain and get comments or get some thumbs up, because I never had any, really, like maybe one or two every now and then, because I didn't know how to work algorithms until I got in this community. Now I get, and that makes it more worthwhile. And I love making the videos, and so I show interest in others, and of course ask them, how you doing this? How do you get your numbers up? And all that. That's become a little bit less important now, ever since I've been doing this. The community is like really all I really care about. I
agree. Yep.
Right.
So that's that.
I seventh that emotion.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Buck. Seventh it.
Yeah, there's 7 of us in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Come on, guys.
Move it slow.
We're talking about that song. I think I left a comment on your video the other day, Moto. I don't know if you understood what I was talking about, and I think you misunderstood what I was talking about.
I might have. What was it? Because I do remember one. I just wasn't sure.
I was commenting on traffic. I think you thought I was talking about you.
Everything's about me.
Is it?
Me.
Yeah, I know that the terrible eye thing. Yeah, I was just being sarcastic. Yeah, it could have.
The vibration from them tattoo guns is getting to your head.
Dave's
Too
waving
much
at
ringing in the ear.
Moto, Dave's waving at you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we were talking about the lives being of value, and not only just for watch hours, but really to connect with your subscribers, to connect with your community is the best part about the lives. Now, there's a guy on YouTube. His name is Nate Black. He's a bit of a YouTube tutor for getting our channels up and running. And he keeps banging on about collaborate with other YouTubers. That is the future. That's the future of YouTubing, is to collaborate. So exactly what we're all doing here with collaborating with each other. No wonder we're getting popular, because this is the way to move forward. Anyway, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, and thanks for reminding me to do the mic, whoever did that. I appreciate you.
That'd be John down there.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to find I'm still working on finding, there's old Max, right? Boom. I mean, his link. So I'm going to, yeah.
You got his number, call it.
I do. Well, no, I could call him, but.
He might be in bed asleep. He may be tired.
Yeah.
Could Mr. Dave possibly be our Outback Santa Claus?
I know sometimes. Hold on. We got you.
Text him.
I'm your Owen. I'm Owen. Nah, it's all good, guys.
Hey, John, I'll let you take that over if you can. I'm just going to send this invite out to old Mac.
Yeah, and you can mute us again. There's a lot of wind noise coming from my end. That's fine.
Bad.
You can, especially when I jump back on the bike, boys. There's going to be some wind noise. But I'll definitely take us for a ride. That's for sure.
Thank you.
I've heard something.
It'd be a pleasure.
Salty. I've heard something similar to that before. So be careful who you step on the way up, because you may have to ask for their help on the way down.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. I'm too busy stumbling over my own feet to do that to anybody else.
I know.
But talking about the community first, one thing another, I'm actually going to be doing something this week that started before we even started doing these lives. As the first one I met from YouTube is Josh. I'm going to do something for him this week. And I'm going to do another video for him.
Man.
Yeah, that's sad.
That'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm. At least once
I've
a
got
year.
a voicemail saved on my I've still got a voicemail I've saved on my phone from Josh.
Yeah, I still got all his text messages on there they sent me.
That's interesting, because I save a few voicemails just for that just in case thing, stuff. And that's weird that you think about that, because you'd never know. And that's another really good thing about having your lives or your StreamYard like this, because we'll all have a record of us being together. And not only do I can do this offline, I can invite you guys in here offline, nothing to do with YouTube, my family and whatever, and have some recorded interactions of us all. And I just think that's in a high quality definition too, that's just something to think about,
The bad thing about a lot of mine is I lost some of those when my phone exploded, and I got this new phone.
That'll happen. That's where you can do some on.
Don't let a phone explode. Don't let a phone
No.
explode and Sick know about it.
Mine exploded. I don't even remember what was it about 8 months ago when that other phone exploded. I was sitting there eating supper and that thing just swelled up and exploded sitting on the table.
I'm never gonna live that down.
Thank you, Joey.
What? Oh, when you called the
We love
called
you.
the police.
We love you, bro.
Yeah. Moto's got my location. Six got my location. You can find me.
Yeah, we got a few we keep on the iPhones. You know, well, if I wanted to, we could watch, see where you're riding. Had it, well, probably it'd be in
Bucks?
the mountains, so I wouldn't get to know where you were anyway. But
Buck's been down here. He can find me. Trust me. It ain't that Fort Payne ain't that big a town.
well, we won't have to call the law on you no more now that I got your location. I see when you're moving around, be like, okay, he's not stiffing in a relaxing chair in his apartment like what we were thinking there for a while.
Well, there was one day I was worried about Moto because I think he left Mr. B's one day. The day he was at Mr. B's, he left, and I didn't hear from him for like 3 hours, and I was like,
One time.
You know, it doesn't take 3 hours to get to Mr. B's. I was like, why didn't he call me? And then I texted him. I was like, why isn't he answering me? I was like, you know what? I can find him exactly where he is. And I went on the phone, and I saw he was home. He was not near home. He was in the area of home and work. And I was like, okay, he's in the area. I know where he is. All right.
That's what it's for, man.
If he takes a while to get back with you, he may be laid up somewhere, dude. If you think about it a minute.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but you know, I just
could be in the ditch.
Feel a little better that know exactly where he is.
Yeah. I will tell you this much. I will tell you this much. Since I got T-Mobile and dropped Verizon, I get a better signal going across the mountain. But there's still a lot of iron in Lookout Mountain. And if you get past Little River Canyon over there to Somerville, you pretty much ain't getting a signal anywhere. Stand out there and scream all you want. Ain't nobody going to hear you.
I worked
out there either. There's no gas stations. Ain't nothing but you, God, and a few cows.
Say goodbye to T-Bone. T-Bone's leaving.
Bye, T-Bone.
MM's got a question for you,
bro.
Stick.
T-Bone said that he wasn't coming back on any more lives. Hey, Sick, I think you'll like my last shorts. Thank you.
I'll check it out, man. Cool.
I know some of my songs that I've chosen on my last couple of shorts have fell flatter than Old Bear, us. But some of them's popular, some of them ain't. It's really weird to say one of the shorts get 400 views and the next one get 12.
Yep. Who said
it
we'll see you around? Oh.
Later, T-Bone.
Yep.
Thought he was going to do a live day, and I didn't ever see it. I've been watching Clint Eastwood movies anyway to help Mama out, so I probably missed something.
I think I gotta lay down. I want to get I gotta get this foot off. Onto or something.
I was going to ask you how your foot was healing.
Oh, it's not doing well. I have a feeling I'm going to be admitted.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I had this happen like 2 years ago. I got admitted for 4 days. They gave me...
He did say admitted, not committed, didn't he?
Yeah.
We can't never really be sure.
I mean, we are a motley crew after all. I mean,
yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to us all roll up at once down there.
Well, I'm sure
we couldn't all get on the airplane and fly to Australia. We're gonna get stopped at the security for random stuff.
Security.
This bus just looks like trouble, sir. I need you to step over here. We'll just tell them we're in some kind of rock band. I need to name my two. Huntsman says Sly and the Snake. He should have to name her Snake or something. Is that a snake? Or is it a geese? I can't see small print. It looks like a snake from here. I can't see small print. I'm old, man. Tomato, Buck.
Huh.
I don't know what tomatoes are.
I know what fried green ones is.
Oh yeah, fried green tomatoes. Well, there ain't no more fresh tomatoes anymore this time. Day 21, hospital has set in. Anybody heard any more from north by southeast?
He was in here earlier.
Yeah, he was in here for a little bit.
And
he was in here earlier.
He was going to give grandbabies some attention, I guess, and he said he'd be back.
No, he's been going through. He had some health issues going on.
Yeah,
he does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was going to be committed to a bed for like 6 months.
Got some kind of infection riding or something.
Yeah, they said that his doctor told him he probably won't be able to ride anymore. So that's not good.
No, that's good.
We're all gonna have to face that decision one.
But on that topic of riding and having things happen while we ride, there was one of the guys headed back from the camp out, and he went down on his bike, and he's got some minor road rash and a broken shoulder, and sick. When you met Parker and Whiskey Chaser,
yeah,
on their way home, the front left wheel came off of his 4Runner, and they got sideswiped by a semi truck.
Jeez, no way.
Yeah. They're safe. They didn't get hurt or nothing. It happened in North Georgia.
What happened with who went down on the bike?
Kenny Quest.
No,
I don't know if you met him.
Quest show. No shit.
Yeah. I saw it in the Discord just the day after we got back.
Really?
Yeah, he was in there chatting, and he was okay.
It ain't been long since Random got a wreck. Nothing at Random. He had a wreck not too long back.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Yeah, and he's still off the bike right now too.
Anybody? Well, what about Cog in the wheel?
He didn't make it down. He wanted to, but
he had something happen to his bike.
Yeah,
and he was trying to get down. Primary was the case was leaking, and he couldn't get it to stop leaking.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get down there, but we ain't gonna never say never.
Well, all you got to do is make sure you stop here in Valdosta and fuel up, and you can go right through Lake City and not even have to stop.
Yeah, I'm not.
Till you get down to about Ocala and have to fill back up again.
I can't go through Lake City no more.
Well, on the interstate, all you gotta do is just keep going. You'll pass right by where we blew the tire on the camper.
Yeah, that's all. You need to drive through it. You just stay on 75 and don't get off.
How you doing, Ann?
The last time I went down to Florida, I went through Cedar down 27 and down.
Yeah, take 75.
You can do that and come out in Ocala.
I was hauling.
Yeah,
our allegedly officer. They said it was a 14-hour ride from here to where I was going, and I made it 9 hours. That's all I got to say about that. Howdy, Sterling.
What's up, Sterling?
Brother trucker.
Yeah.
I did go to Paul.
Glad to see you, Sterling.
I did try your recommendation. I did go to Panera Bread for the first time. Took Mama down there.
I did my very best.
It don't really impress me.
Again. Yeah, I'll eat it at work, and then I'll try anything once. I gotta work on Mama's car again. I told her I was just gonna scrap it and get another one. That thing, it needs more work than that thing's worth.
It's getting to where you can't find parts for them anymore, anyhow.
Yeah, I noticed. I was looking at some stuff for my bike, and they said that they're starting to become. A lot of the parts I was looking at was said that they're becoming obsolete. I said, "Doggone,
That's
that bike ain't but 18 years old, and I already got obsolete parts on it."
Well, speaking of obsolete parts, I had to replace the metal rear brake line that comes off on that night rod, the hose line that comes from the master cylinder back to right where the mid pegs are, it ties into a hard line where the brake light switch and all that is, and then it goes into a hard line, and then as it goes up the swing arm, it comes off from the swing arm back into a hose to the caliper, and it was leaking right there where the fitting crimps onto the caliper, and I had to replace that whole section. And I had to go to eBay to find one, and I found a new old stock part, and on the bag when it came in eBay, it said pending obsolescence 11/6 of 2017. So it was a new old stock part somebody had in a warehouse somewhere.
Well, when I replaced that turn signal switch, when I get around to replacing it, I got like 6 foot of wire I got to replace with that darn thing. I got to take the tank off. I got to take the tank off, the seat off, the whole thing, and like that's the reason I haven't tore into it, because I don't have a garage, and I'm not complaining or anything. I got what I need to get by, but just as soon as I tear in that thing, it's gonna bust in the rain. And then I needed to ride because I don't have no backup ride. When I ain't got no another vehicle, I'll be a carless walker.
Ray in the house. Didn't even see that. Wow.
Ray jumped in. And
man, he's just
Just a little bit ago, yeah.
Might have just rode in off the road. Who knows?
Hey, Ray.
Yeah, we run the clock back hours tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Is that it? Wow.
What are we fixing on Mama's car? She needs shock struts, front CV axles, brake rotors, and gas filler neck. Just to name a few. Headlights.
Damn. That sounds expensive.
The shocks and struts are completely broke to the point they're just rattling in there. They're not even doing anything. The CV axles in the front's gone. They rattle. The boots are busted off of them. They're just torn all pieces. She's the kind of person, she don't do maintenance on a vehicle till she just absolutely blows it up. And then she gets mad because it costs more money to fix it. My family's all like it. Every one of them's like that, man. My family, I've never understood it. I don't fit in with them because when mine starts tearing up, I fix it right away, and I don't just go,
even Sterling's like, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, that car's what? It's a 2003 Chevy Cavalier.
Oh shit! Sorry,
I'd come out cheaper just to get her another vehicle, but yeah, the shocks are gone and that darn thing.
What up, Dave?
I pressed the wrong buttons. That's all. We're back again.
I never did know how she broke the gas filler neck off in that thing.
Thank you.
The little door that goes down there and the piece where you put the nozzle in when you pump gas in there, she broke the neck off the thing. Broke the thing in there off anyway. Well, you can't get gas in it anymore. You try to pump gas in that car, it's spread all over you now.
Oh boy. Well, I think it's time for Mom to get a new car, man.
No, if I could buy her new, and I would.
Dave, you have a report now that you're back?
Oh, nah, just listening, happy listening. I'm just absolutely happy listening. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to put the camera in the vest, and away we go down the road.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's about how long. That's cool.
Nah, about 5 more minutes. It's too nice to leave. It's absolutely too nice to leave here, guys. It's just a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah.
It looks like it is.
It is.
I believe we'd enjoy it over there.
I believe, Hooligan. I believe you well would.
My problem is if I ever got over there, I wouldn't want to leave.
No, you wouldn't. There. You would love it here, Buck.
It'd be fun to ride
absolutely.
around.
But if I go to America, I wouldn't want to fucking leave. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what part of America. We'd have to really change your opinion by taking you to New York City, LA, or Atlanta, or Miami first, and go ahead and get it over with.
I think the first stop is
right out the gate.
The first stop is hanging out with Dave and Cindy. That's the first thing for me. To formally get the okay to use the blueprint. I think, and I pretty well got that, in the last email. It was, how can we support you? How can we just know that we're here for you, Dave?
Yeah.
And Cindy's going, look, those kids will be forever grateful, for everything that you're doing for them. And it is true. And, but then it's off to Bert's Barracuda, get ourselves a second-hand Harley and, a reasonable quality. Do my ride around, and then, mate, it's going up for auction too. And I'm also thinking with my other second bike, this is only just a thought. Nothing's set in stone here, but I know that Shade Tree has a lot of Australian viewers. Why not have an Australian-only donation? And that bike might go up for that. So the funds, it's what I'm thinking, but nothing set in stone yet because I don't know. But if it comes to that, that's what I'm thinking. An Australian only, because it's just impossible to get it to America, but it's just an idea.
It's not a bad idea.
He had Bogan's bike over riding in Australia there for a while.
That would concentrate all the fun, all the Australian funds on the Australian Forgotten Angels. That would be perfect.
Yeah, I think that would be better. That'd actually be better, And something happened. Oh, I lost. That's it. No more. I'm out. Guys. That's it.
Later, man.
Who's gone? I'm gone. Oh, something happened with my phone. So I'm really down on battery power. I can't give you the bike. I can't give you the bike ride. I'll just have to when the phone's recharged up again. I'll be able to talk to you all. Hey, God loves you all. God keep you all. Blessings from Australia to all you. And I wouldn't miss being here for the world. I miss you all, and I will see you. I'll see you all again in YouTube world.
Thank you, Dave.
I love you, man.
Dave.
Love you all, guys. See you guys. Bye now.
But to answer your question there, Sterling, yes, I'm planning on doing the work myself, but like I said, I don't have a garage to do it, so it takes me twice as long as it does anybody else. What was that?
That's riding on Ruby.
Yes, it was actually riding on Ruby messaging me.
I seen something today. I don't know. I didn't. I can't think of the name of it. Buckman might know what I'm talking about. Those little things. It's not an airplane, but them that's got like the little lawnmower engines on the back. That's like got the hang glider thing on it.
Parasail. It's called a parasail.
There was two of them flying over Fort Payne today.
A trike.
No.
It had like it's got like the little aluminum frame, and the hang glider
with the
part,
3
like,
wheels.
on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
hang glider. A powered hang glider.
They was riding them things through Fort Payne today. I showed Mama that. She's pretty interested about that.
Wow.
Of course, I didn't get it on video. They was way too far up.
We don't even hardly have to remember to turn our clocks back. That's what Ruby wanted to remind us all, because like it automatically gets done on most everything, I guess, unless your oven or your microwave or something.
Or your little
and most of them nowadays are Bluetooth to your home internet, and they'll do it now.
You have to reset your coffee pot if you got it set automatic to make your coffee when you.
There you go. Thank you. That's important.
That or your little alarm clock to get up and go to work. Well, everybody, y'all all work for yourself, so I mean, I have to get up and go to work by somebody else's schedule.
Yeah.
It still messes me up in the morning. I call the weather app and make sure to see what time it is. If I come late in the morning, I don't really care. I'm about fed up with that job anyway. I'm only staying there because I'm making myself stay there.
What exactly is an ultralight, Sterling? An ultralight says that if he.
Oh, that's what they're called. Yeah, the ultralight.
Oh. Ultralight trike.
Did y'all watch it? Outlaw had a video on today of a trike. I thought that might be what he was talking about. Okay, hello, anybody at home?
Ultralights are flying.
18 Moto. Ray keeps asking for the link.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
they
yeah,
say.
that's
Going
right.
in
Ray keeps on asking for the link. Sorry.
Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, my phone's following suit with Dave's, and I'm losing my battery, and I gotta get in there and put it on charge too.
Well, holler if you need us, man.
Ah!
I ain't too far to find.
Well, hell, the one over here, he's gonna do one of them sleeping lives after we get off this community.
Oh, is he?
Hooray!
or that one up there. Now,
Hey. Mr. Gregory's at home. Boy, he done rode hell for leather to get there.
Get to catch Ray before he leaves.
I kept it a little under 90 all the way.
Allegedly, officer. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, officer.
well, guys, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, Buck.
Good to have
All
you
right,
here.
Buck, man. Give me a ring tomorrow, Buck. Call me
Like I said,
tomorrow.
holler if you need me.
All right,
I'll do it. I'll do
Thanks
it.
for
I'll
all
be
you're
around.
doing. Thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Well, like I said, I just got the tractor part, and I saw y'all were doing y'all's community thing, and I'm like, well,
Need your support. Yep.
I guess I got a minute.
Yeah,
Kill
you
my
did.
battery so I can go plug it in.
You're
All right,
welcome.
guys. Y'all have a good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buck. Bye-bye.
Glad to be of service. We can drain a battery for somebody.
What's
That's
up,
pretty
Mr.
good that
Gregory?
they stay on long enough that the battery drains. You know, that's kind of a nice
That
thing.
sounds like a bad commercial. We can drain your battery. Bring it on.
Certainly not energized. How you doing, Charlene? Good to see you.
Charlene.
Sweetheart from
I don't know. How you doing, Mr. Gregory?
I'm tired.
I figured you was.
Yeah, baby tired. What's your sugar at?
He's eating, man.
Come on.
I don't know.
He said he's too tired to check it.
Says he ain't gonna check it.
That's bullshit.
He's tired.
He's checking it.
He's checking it.
Yeah, you don't want sick scolding you.
Are you de-energizing?
That's the truth.
Huh?
You
Like,
ain't afraid.
Okay.
Who did I see there? Tyke riding on Ruby.
It's about that time of year to go get some pralines.
Who?
So it's about that time of year to go look up some pralines.
Yeah.
I remember you got the nut store up not too far from your house. You ain't been up there in a minute.
Yeah, that's why I ain't eat since we ate that barbecue place about 12.
Doggone, man.
Did you bring insulin?
Yeah, I took it with me.
Good. What's
Phil
your numbers? What's your numbers right now? Sorry, I'm a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 291, but it's arrow pointing down. It's coming down.
That's good. 60-second wife.
Oh, just whatever. It's
I know you care about it, man.
It's
We all
difficult,
do.
not a lot of people understand. It's not like it's a very it's like a silent disease. It goes unnoticed, untalked about. Nobody knows how it works. Nobody, it's just like everyone thinks it's opposite. Everyone thinks that you need insulin. No, you don't need insulin. It's the insulin can kill you. You have to monitor the insulin and be careful about the insulin. And if someone's having an episode, it's because they're low, not high.
Yeah.
And usually people think it's the opposite. People think that the diabetic is having an episode because they're high, not low. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Jump on here, Paul. You ain't been on here in a minute.
It's all about knowledge and education, because there's a lot of people don't know what diabetes and what kind of diabetes. diabetes is. You know, there's
Yeah.
insulin dependent diabetes and there's non-insulin dependent diabetes.
Hey, Hooligan.
Good to see you, Sterling.
We was over there on Little River Canyon.
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong with my bike, man. I thought I was dragging I thought something was wrong. I keep hearing that pop, 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 pop. But I finally figured out I was running over the damn little acorns in the road.
Oh, you was over in Little River
Oh,
Canyon.
man.
Today?
Yeah.
You was over in Little
Sterling.
River Canyon today?
Do you
Do
both
what?
cook in your house,
Hold on,
Sterling?
hold
Both of you?
There's Sterling.
Red Lady's making dinner out here on the Traeger. We did.
The sun's still up.
I say we, but I did smoked cream cheese today, which will go with the vegetables and stuff. It's fajita night. There's a crazy animal in my backyard I can't get rid of.
Oh my god,
Harold.
That's
Let's see
great.
if we can get Harold up on the blast and then blow you up a little there.
Yeah, we gotta show a bad doggy over here.
Let's
Look how
see.
bad he is.
How you doing, boy? He's big, man.
He's getting there, right?
Yes, he is.
Every time I see Harold's face, he reminds me of that dog that was famous on the internet for talking. Do you remember that dog? Like, and he was hysterical. He was like, "No, I don't want it."
That's awesome.
And
Are you talking about Triumph, the comic insult dog?
I don't know. It's the dog just recently passed. I know that.
Buzz McKinney.
Gosh.
Something like the dog was begging and wanted a treat or something, and he's like talking, and I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So how do you smoke cream? Isn't cream cheese a real soft, melt fast cheese?
Yes, it is. So basically, I set the Traeger down to about 160 degrees with the super smoke function turned on. So it's like it'll be super smoky.
I've seen Rollins do
that's
that
what
on that Cowboy.
that's what we do. It takes about 90 minutes.
Yeah, so you smoke it fast, basically on low heat. With lots of
Anything more than 90 minutes, and you just got a pile of cream cheese in your Traeger.
Yeah. I've seen that Cowboy Cooking Show. Kent Rollins smoke that cheese like that.
I love that guy's channel. Hey, come on, let's go.
So does it liquefy, Sterling?
It'll get super soft after about 90 minutes. And what I do is I'll put it on a like a cookie grate, like you use to when you're done cooking cookies.
Okay.
And it'll fall through, and then I put a cookie tray underneath it. So if the cheese does melt, I want it to smoke on all sides of the cheese. But if it does melt, it'll fall on the cookie sheet itself.
Okay.
And then I just scoop it up, put it in a bowl, mix it up real good. I use like a couple spices on the outside of it, so it's a really good dipping cheese at that point. But I want to show you guys the sunset, since you don't have light where you're at, or most of you anyway, except for Desert Outlaw. He's probably got a sunset over there.
It's sunset's going.
Yeah, I was like amazed by the sun being still up by you, but now
Well, keep in mind, I'm only 3,300 miles away from you there, SB.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to step in for a minute. I don't mean to like take over the things or anything, but we're about to have dinner here. There's been some issues on my channel and people that follow my channel that don't like the amount of let's just say the cussing and colorful language and stuff like that. I wanted to ask you directly, Moto, what are your rules on this channel?
To try to not do that. Like what I posted in my community post, I just trying to make it enjoyable for everybody. So it ain't like a cuss here and there when we do stuff that kind of happens, but A lot of
Yeah.
times I've been on them where we get into that, we sound like ghetto for a while and it gets really bad. And then all of a sudden the sexual stuff gets, which is fun when we're talking like amongst ourselves or whatever once in a while. But for the community, I was just trying to, give it a different vibe. Like I know a few friends that would like to be here, but it's like it's a little bit strong for them. And they're part of our community too, and that's just their beliefs. And it's simple stuff that we can do as I thought as adults, practice it a little bit maybe, and it's nothing, no attacking nobody, man.
Right.
And I didn't know you were getting that with your channel at all, and that it was
it had gotten to the point where
I expect that when I come to your channel, and that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, keep in mind I'm a mechanic turned truck driver, so it's hard for me to regulate. I get comfortable in conversation, and it slips, and I hate it. My mom used to hate it. Like, I wasn't raised that way, but unfortunately it's who I am today. And sometimes it hurts. And I've gotten about 10 emails in the last week, from people in the communities that we all, basically circle around of, hey, I can't watch your channel. I can't join your channel because you cuss too much. And it's like,
well,
in some respects, I want to be mad at it, but in the other hand, I can understand it.
We can keep strong together. We can do more together and have tolerance. It's not a, hardcore, strict, whatever, but I'd like to keep it that when it comes up, we just try to help each other through it. As long as people ain't taking things personal about it, that's all, and because I say that a lot because I've taken things personally and it doesn't feel good, and I got to work on myself. It ain't nobody's fault.
I think it's more for the grandkids because for that alone. So,
Yeah.
I mean, some of the members have kids and grandkids, they kind of want, and I get that. And sometimes, and I'm desensitized to that because I don't have, I don't talk to my kids. Okay. And I don't have grandkids. So I'm not exposed to that kind of censorship where I need to watch my mouth constantly. So I don't. And maybe I should be a little more mindful. And the other day I told Sterling, I think I told Sterling this story. I was in DMV. Some guy sat next to me and I had the you all MFers should have motorcycles on. It was my t-shirt. It turned out
definitely a very vulgar t-shirt, and we're not talking MFers. It was the full word.
Yes. So the man turned out to be a pastor, and I didn't curse in front of him, but it made me feel a little uncomfortable after when I went up to the booth at DMV. He handed me a thing, and I opened it, and it said Henry up, and he was a pastor. So the guy I met and I sat next to that I was talking to, chit-chatting, was a pastor. So it made me feel a little weird. I don't know if he read it, but I was turned toward him a little bit, and I said, I moved from Jersey and blah blah blah, and no one's nice from Jersey, and it took me a while. It was a culture shock moving down here because people would say, "Hi, what's going on? How are you?" And I'd be like, "What do you want?" So it was just weird, and I kind of it just kind of made me think about maybe I am just desensitized to vulgarity.
Yeah.
Or and religion and all that stuff. So
But either way, Moto, I didn't want to bring any disrespect to your channel or anything like that because it's hard for me to correct my language, and the whole reason I have a channel is I hope to God my daughter actually watches it and sees who I am as a person. The
real thing. That's fine, man. And that's great that we have a lot of diversity and different ways of thinking, and to keep each other open-minded. And I appreciate you, man. I'd never want you to not come here. You're one of the big, for me, one of the big, when you show up, I feel like, wow, this is great. Like Buck, when he shows up, wow, this is great. Not belittling anybody else, but I don't know. There's just certain people that, because, you're You're a respected
High
person in the
energy.
community, man, and that's a cool thing. I appreciate it.
Positive energy.
Yeah.
Powerful
Yeah.
energy, whatever
You're
you want.
giving and kind and all that stuff. Yeah, we all got little whatevers, you know, just as long as we ain't focusing. That's just my thing. We ain't focusing on every other word being, you know, crazy. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
minimize, man. We got love, patience, and tolerance here. Just like for the preacher, why should you know, if they really got the God in them, they ain't gonna, you know, that shouldn't be an issue, you know, for real. But like the kids and stuff, like I got grandbabies too, man, you know, and I know they say, Grandpa, you know, they dropped in, they said, we see you got, well, what's your channel doing, you know, because they're like 10 and 13 now. And I get to thinking about that. Like I wasn't too worried, but I get to thinking about that. And then a few others would talk about it too. And I'm like, yeah, man, let's just, you know, try to see what we can do about that, you know,
Sure.
and either people will hang with us or they won't. And just be a little more inviting for the community in general, you know.
Like if there was a swear jar, I would be bankrupt.
Well, it's slam. It may look empty, but it's slam full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't even put the lid on.
You're finding the next camp out. We're gonna start our own camp out up there.
Well, we just want to have it so some women wants to come in.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know,
Bugger.
I
didn't even know you was over here today in the canyon, Mr. Greger.
Yeah, it was me, Blue Back and Door, her 3 Wheels, Rusty Biker, and Harley Girl.
Yeah.
And her husband.
You could have hollered at me, man. I ain't done nothing all day.
Well, I didn't know. I thought you was working.
That ain't no thing, man.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to stop in before dinner and check in with you kids. And, you know, apologies if it's my language that has offended you, but it's kind of who I am. And I don't mean to any disrespect by it. I really don't. It's something I got to work on.
No need to apologize for anything. Nobody has to apologize for anything.
We've all been there. We've all done it. It wasn't directed towards you as whatsoever. I wouldn't do that to you, sir. Geez, you had me on your live the other day and interviewed me. You'd be like,
that was a fun show, right?
That I would have ever.
Yeah,
I got to see how you were in that like, you know, how gentle you were and nice. It's like I watched you do Sick and how you brought him in and out of certain areas when he was, you know, hitting tender spots of the life. You know, I was like, man,
yeah.
that's fantastic.
It's hard to keep people, you know, directed because, you know, a lot of times, you know, well, I'm in the same boat. You know, I've been through nasty divorces and business failures and all that stuff. And it's so easy to go, well, woe's me. Look at me. Woe's me. You know, and it's like, no, let's talk about something cool.
See, and you got a variety of show there. Like that wasn't like, you know, like those weren't really all, you know what I'm saying? And then your others, when you do fun stuff and you're in your, I'm going to let it all out. I got home. I had a week of work. I'm here to party and have fun. You know, that's a different show, you know? So
that's the whole point of the Church of Wheel is just me letting go, and like-minded people will join in and we have fun, you know, like Hooligan today. He made up the majority of the show with his music experience and everything. It was great. It was great. Anyway, I've got to get to dinner. I've got there right behind me is a very angry lady saying, dinner time.
Dinner time.
There's also an
always, man.
Sterling,
Red Lady, howdy. We love you, Sterling.
Thank you, guys. I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Tell Red Lady I said hi.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's good, man.
Yeah, he's the best, man. I love him. He's the greatest.
And brings the real deals out. You know, that was good. We need to talk about that a little bit because I know a few people possibly had, you know, feathers ruffled about it, and it was not meant for that. It was a protection for all to be, you know, for everybody. Like if our family, like what if my mom came in here? What if, you know, that's how I think about it. Cause I'm like, I wanted to, StreamYard is a multi-platform. You can not only, you know, do this onto YouTube, but we can add Facebook. And I've always kind of wanted to do that, but I thought, nah, I got people on there because I know if they hopped in and saw some of the ruckus that I get involved in, you know, was like a little bit strong, So I'm like, just leave them out of there,
Dean is a saint.
Yeah, look at that guy. And
Look
you
at
make me,
that guy. Oh my
I'm
god.
protecting my image again. Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh,
Look at the
boy.
people you run with, man.
But you here we go. There you go. This is
Hey,
soft-hearted, soft-spoken. I will make you not uncomfortable.
I thought it was a Unabomber.
I love you, Robin, no matter
Robin,
what,
I
man.
hope you feel better soon
What
because
happened?
you do not look happy, bro.
No. He's been sick.
Yeah, he's been sick.
Sicker than sick.
Yeah, sicker than sick.
Are you on the mend yet?
Ryan?
No, I'm just. I woke up. I didn't even know what time it was, AM or PM.
Yeah, I hate that. That's the worst.
Yeah, it's even worse when you come in from work and you fall asleep. You don't even know it, and then the whole night goes by, and then you wake up the next morning like, "Where did that go? What happened? What did
What
I do?
happened? I lost everything. It was like I time traveled.
Yeah, you wake up next morning like, "Did I even go to sleep? What happened?" Because or you jump up on your day off, you jump up head and you get halfway down the road to work, and you realize you ain't even got to go in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. You had a good ride today, Mr. Gregor?
Yes, we did.
Which barbecue place did you eat at?
Cooter Brown's.
Where's that located at?
Jacksonville, over there by the college.
Oh, okay. You was down there. I know where you at. You down below Gaston now.
Yeah. And then we went over to Little River Canyon. Wasn't no water going over the falls. It's about dried up.
Did you go to y'all stop the same places I took you through? Did y'all go out
Yeah.
Y'all didn't go up there Dogtown then, did you?
Yeah, we sure did.
Something's not right here. I
I posted. Oh, you don't do Facebook, do you?
No, I done away with my Facebook after she left.
Okay. Yeah, I put it on Facebook. We went right by that gas station me and you stopped at.
Yeah. I basically had a fire sale after she left and got rid of everything.
Yeah. Went up past that old truck on the left up on the hill.
You told him to say, "Hey, Hogan done drug me through here once."
Yeah. We went the same way me and you went.
If you come over here next Friday, I'll probably, if you come over here, it's up to you. Do what you want. I understand you're tired and everything. We'll probably go down 40 and then head over to Weatherden Park. I ain't took you up that way.
All right. I don't think I got anything to do on Friday.
It may be post rain this week. I don't know. I'm going to do something Thursday for Josh. I got a big thing going on for that.
Now
I know I got work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I don't know about Friday.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain this week.
Well, we got 45% Friday.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, probably get it. I may ride Mama's car again down there to Crossville. I don't know. I don't like riding that darn thing. It needs a lot of work on it. If it was a horse, I'd have to shoot it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Hooligan. It may not be worth putting all that money into it, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but I got to get her. If I had the money, I'd get her another one.
It's 66 degrees and clear.
I mean, you could take all that money for the parts and put a down payment on a freaking
new bike,
a leased car for her.
She wants a Subaru. Is what she wants.
No, don't buy a Subaru.
Thank you, Zan.
She's been after me. She wants a little Subaru station wagon.
Yeah, those engines when they blow up, they're a problem.
Expensive. I would figure
very expensive. The oil pump is in the middle of the engine, which means you have to remove the whole top head of the engine. Pretty much remove the whole engine to just do a oil pump change.
I had a friend of mine one time had a Kia, those little cheap cars. The alternator went out on it. Found out that the alternator was from a Jaguar. It was $600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't buy Kias either.
He just shut the hood down on it. Said that's all right. I'll sell it for scrap.
Capital O.
Sorry, Rod. It took me long enough. I had trouble finding the link earlier.
Some lady's talking in the background.
Yep.
What's up, Rod B? How are you, man.
Throwaway motors. I can't say nothing. I had a Daewoo once. If y'all don't know what a Daewoo is, you ain't missing it.
A Daewoo? I know what a Daewoo is.
Yeah.
My friend Donnie used to work on used to be a master mechanic at Subaru, and he said that there was a lot of failures in those type of motors. I think they're called Boxster motors, where the piston goes
they go this way.
horizontal or something.
It's a boxer. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she just. If I had money, I'd get her another car. I'd get her another trailer, another car.
Hello,
There's
Abby
guys
G.
I know that in their Porsche engines explode, they put Subaru engines in the back instead.
Oh my god!
I'm like, for real, it's a thing up here. Instead of people are driving around with Porsches with Subaru engines in them.
I think somebody put a diesel Volvo engine in a Volkswagen Bug one time. Hey, this is the South. If you got a cutting torch and a welder, you can make anything fit.
Got that right.
We put a 350 down in a Ford, 1972 Ford.
My buddy put a 350 and a Chevy 350 in a Chevette. That thing would smoke those little narrow tires on that little car.
We had a 351 and a Ford Pinto once.
That sounds like a good time.
That was after we slapped the rear end out of a Maverick. It wasn't the Maverick, and then the Maverick the rear end blew out, and we took it. We had a Pinto sitting there, and we just put the motor over net. Thing had a 4-speed transmission behind it. It'd go.
So it was like a runny nose.
She'll tow tomorrow. Some days when it's raining, I wish I still had a car. I still had some kind of vehicle ride. But oh well. You going to steak straight butter or is that cheese?
That's cheese. Expensive cheese. It was like $14 for this little brick.
Sometimes it's worth that extra money.
I love
Oh yeah, you got to spoil yourself sometimes, and I like to do it with cheese.
I love cheese too. I'm the same way.
Man,
you ever buy cheese like in the grocery store once in a while? Say like a extra sharp cheddar cheese. Like maybe your store brand name, nothing too special, and it'll taste totally different, and it'll be like a darker, weird color. Do you think it's because they freeze it and then it does?
Yes.
I don't know, something that changes the flavor, and it's a real bad. Like I can't even eat it after that.
It's because they freeze it.
Is it because it's been frozen?
Works in a grocery store. They'll tell you the same thing. Same with their bread. You got to be careful. They'll swap the tags because they pull it out of the freezer and they swap their tags. The bread will taste different.
Yeah.
I either thought they froze it or it melted in the truck while I was waiting to get unloaded.
Frozen, unfroze. Yeah.
Well,
I
you
know
try a little
when
bit,
you
little bit
shred
of
it.
column A, a little bit of column B there, Outlaw.
Yeah.
I know that happens at fast food restaurants when you unload it out of the truck, it thaws out and we throw it back in the freezer and it refreezes. Just letting you know, it's not as fresh as it is. Trust me, now all the kids quit. They went and hired the old man in there to come move the truck out on Tuesdays. I really love getting there early in the morning and unloading that darn truck by myself. I do what truckers say, call fingerprinting the load.
Excuse me. Retired. Yeah, Ruby, did you get your video done today?
He said it was uploading and it would take till tomorrow to get uploaded.
Yeah, well, at least he finished it. Man, that's a long wait. I never have to wait that long. I guess you get the direct connect. I mean, maybe an hour sometimes on something, but
yeah, but me and him do ours on tablets, and you got computers.
Yeah, yeah, and using Wi-Fi. If you use Wi-Fi, that slows everything down too.
This Wi-Fi, man, and I think mine would be even slower if I wasn't right against the interstate and next to the cell phone tower.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much gonna go get me some jumper cables, just bootleg it straight to the power pole out there.
Yeah.
Right off the cell phone tower. I'm gonna run me a hot wire in here with it.
Yes, he did.
I'm going to direct connect it with the main wire.
Drop tomorrow, Ruby said. Cool. So heads up, check you later. All right, yeah. I tried to throw your page up earlier. I didn't know if you was here, but have some good colorful videos and spray painting and welding and all kinds of fancy stuff. So get to know a little more if you can.
I need to get over and check his out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay for a little while, then I got to get up in the morning and go.
That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to 10 o'clock if we even hit. What's it? Gosh, it's only 9 o'clock now. It seems like we've been here for longer than that.
It does.
Probably earlier.
There's no rule here, so whenever it's just there. So
you guys want to hear a decent brie recipe?
Yes.
All right. So you know how brie comes in round, like whatever, round discs or whatever, you know.
Uh-huh.
So you get 2 of those. You can stack them on top of each other. You also need that rollout Pillsbury Doughboy like baking what the hell is it? It's like a baking sheet. It's a baking sheet. It's a rolled up dough baking sheet that you unroll, and it's like a very thin piece of dough. Usually inside the roll it comes with 2 of those. So you put those out.
That Philly dough.
Yeah, well, and what you do is you put flour on that. So that has to be floured up. All right, and then you put the 2 things of brie in the center of it, and before you close it, you cover the brie with what the hell was it? Fig. Okay, fig preserves. You take fig preserves, you put it all over the 2 pieces of brie, and then you cover up the with the rest of the remaining baking dough sheet. Cover it up. And then on the outside of that, you brush butter, melted butter on the outside of that. And then you carefully put it in the oven on a low heat. Now, what's low heat? Like 350?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
325.
yeah. But you got to keep an eye on it because you want it to brown on the outside, melt on the inside, but you need it to melt all the way on the inside. So you may have to take it out and cut into it to check the consistency of the melt. And you have to keep an eye on the outside to make sure it doesn't burn or blacken. You want it to, right? Yeah, and you know what? It's the cheese. It's the sweetness from the fig preserves. It's the whole thing, man. It takes a little bit of preparation and making of and doing, but once it's done and it's melted, you can reuse it and heat it up in the microwave and cut it with a butter knife and put it on crackers and everything for days.
You can't freeze it. Can you freeze it and use it for later?
I mean,
or
I'm
not?
sure you could. I never tried it.
Yeah.
Probably
That
change
sounds
the
like something you would eat
consistency of it though.
That's yeah.
But it's like that's some serious stuff, bro.
Let's see.
It tastes serious.
I think Mr. Gregory's the one that's got, checking on something down there's one that's talking.
Copy. There we go.
Oh no, I was just a picture of us today.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Later, Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, Zan.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Rusty
you.
Biker.
He may not
Harley.
be leaving. That was good live or something.
Oops, sorry.
It was my
Thank you,
mistake.
Dan.
I can't read and talk at the same time. There's
It's
only
so nice.
La La Land.
John, if you get wore out doing that all this time, you've been doing it this whole for 2 hours, clicking on comments. So if y'all don't know, he's in here helping me out in this live stream to make it go smooth. So
Outlaw's been real quiet up there in the corner.
Outlaw.
He
Oh
only
yeah.
speaks when he needs to.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
trying
was
to
just
let-
it took me a minute to find you, even Outlaw, where'd he
He only speaks. He's like I only speak when spoken to. Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm getting used to pointing the opposite way to actually point the right way when we're.
I've been real lazy the last two live streams.
Don't get me started with that one. I'll have that Madonna song.
Oh man,
God.
I've been having fun posting links and trying to help anybody. Just presses on one or two of them. Get more of the community in your repertoire. Is that what we'll call it?
I'm going to be lazy all day tomorrow.
We're up on the upper echelon here.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sick and Ray there, they're called compression socks. You can get them at the pharmacy. The white pair.
In this world.
It's funny, I accidentally put them on the other day. I was wondering why they're so freaking tight.
Yeah.
You can get them with different levels of compression.
Yeah,
too.
tenderness, yeah.
I've never heard of Camembert cheese.
I've heard of it.
Camembert?
Nope.
I feel sorry for it.
Really?
Got,
well, is it a sharp, a white? What is it?
I don't know. I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you. I got Gouda cheese here at the house. It melts real good. It melts better than cheddar.
Yeah, Gouda's good.
Gouda's good stuff, bro. I love
It's all Gouda.
Gouda provolone on
Gouda's
some sourdough.
Smoked Gouda is nothing better than smoked Gouda, bro.
Today's yesterday and today's first day I've got to eat this week. Really eat anything worth the flip. So I made me a rice and chicken casserole.
Okay, this is my grandbaby right here, and she turned. Well, it's going to be 13 on the 4th, but she had her birthday thing today, like with her friends and all that. That's really cool to see you come on here, Emma.
Hey,
thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emma.
God, that sounds
Happy birthday.
Well, deaf around here.
It's the thought that counts, but with the delay, it gives us harmony.
There you go. Is she the one that did the tattoo, or is that a different one?
Yes, that's her. That's the one.
No kidding.
Yes. Sorry,
That's
I was just
awesome, man.
She done a good
Emma
job.
says thank you.
She probably was bragging about that for weeks at school about tattooing.
Gosh, I could just only imagine.
That must have been fabulous. That's what I would have done if I was 13.
Yeah, those kids probably wouldn't even believe it.
My mom this weekend.
What? No, you didn't.
My grandpa did that tattoo. Think about that question. Who did that tattoo? My grandpa. That's epic.
She's actually done them herself. She tattooed her mom a couple times and did an excellent job. First time she did it was really good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Following in your footsteps.
Well, she pays attention. She really focuses and knows, because it's easy to lay that thing down and try and make some marks, but to do it with some grace and finesse and nice smooth rhythm, which is where it's at.
The lines was on it. The lines wasn't jerky. So.
I was impressed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chicken.
That is awesome.
Smooth lines on it. The lines wasn't jerky on it.
Drew it and designed it. Yeah, and that's the hardest thing to do.
Yes,
is the line work.
And she didn't get nervous or freeze up when you throw the camera on her either.
No, not. I'm like, man, I don't know how she does it.
And there's no blowouts or anything. It looks super good.
Nope.
You keep trying from now on, man. You be real professional time you hit 18, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
She even did like 3, 4, 5 more of them with the same supervision and little tips and things that get to help her improve, to show how to do certain things. Yeah, it'd be no problem to teach her.
That's how you learn, by doing.
Mm-hmm.
Practice, practice, practice.
You can tell I perked right up, proud, Grandpa.
Chest swelled up a little bit. She's walking around now.
It was so odd because when I first saw the name and no picture and all that, I was thinking, sick. We got one here. Somebody saying, Grandpa who? I was like, oh, it's my grandbaby.
I know there's 3 of you on here as grandparents, and I know the rest of them. Well, at least I think John's a grandparent.
Yep, 11 grandkids.
Wow,
11.
yeah.
I
Happy
ain't,
Poppy Bum. Yeah, Rod. You know it, man. I got 4 kids. So 4 kids and 7 grandbabies and
house full of chickens,
pretty,
yard full
pretty
of
good family. Yep.
hogs. There you go. A house full of chickens and a garage full of hogs.
Yeah. And a fishing boat collecting dust, man.
You ain't put that boat in the water in a minute.
No. Ray
even-
never came up. I was waiting for Ray.
It's
You know
Ray's
fault.
Well, I'm only one person.
I know, man. I'm totally just
You
poking
didn't
fun.
come to camp out either, Ray, Mr. Ray.
Way to throw Ray under the bus there.
I
Marvin.
know.
Yeah. Oh, I was at a camp
You need
out.
something, Ben?
Yeah. It was far away.
Yeah, I was at my camp out.
Right on, Rod.
How far were you?
So yeah, who else? Well, that's what North by Southeast was doing. He says, to give grandbabies, they got to do bath time and stuff. Man, that was like some of my favorite times with the kids, man, and the story time, and when they're real young and just yeah.
Do people still put all their kids together in a bathtub and they all bathe at the same time, or is that just me growing up?
I haven't seen that in a minute.
I
know it.
It's like a full paw now or something. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably wouldn't be a good thing now.
Yeah.
No.
Get in trouble now.
Yeah.
Political correctness has took over, and everybody else has got
Yeah.
Way too sensitive.
Oh man, I always remember when I was a kid.
I
Man, I
remember
couldn't
going
wait.
to my aunt's house and she's like, "Okay, it's bath time, you guys." And then I walk into the bathroom and my cousin's already in the bathtub, and I'm like, she's like, "Well, hop in." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I'm not paying for another water bill.
Yeah, exactly. She was super cheap.
Yeah, things different now.
And then she takes the bath water and drains the toilet with it.
Yeah.
Well, Emma, I'm just thinking if she was still in here and me talking about that when you turn teenage, you're like, you don't want to hear your parents or grandpa talking about bath time when they were young.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry, Emma. I apologize.
Your family will embarrass you. Trust me.
Hopefully she has left the building because it is her birthday. She's got friends over. I know she ain't spending no time here with us old guys.
I'm to embarrass people.
Yeah.
You'll have to redeem
We
yourself.
keeping you awake, Mr. Gregory?
I tell you, I was up at 4.
Oh,
I was out of the house at 7.
Wow.
And we put almost 400 miles on today.
Whoo! Mercy.
And you rode down. You rode through the canyon, man. Them roads ain't easy to ride. They're rough.
Yeah.
Constantly moving.
Put me to waste.
At least it keeps you awake, though.
We done that. Then what's that, 26, 36, 29? Anyway, we went out. We went to the parking lot. Everybody's going to want to walk down there, but somebody said there ain't no water running over the.
You was over on 35 is what you talking about.
35. So we took 35 back, hit 100. And we stayed on 100 to Doyle turned right on 100. I stayed on 27 and came out on exit 17, I-20. We done some rolling today.
You went to one of my favorite places, the Love's Truck Stops, man. I don't know why. It's just I love the atmosphere and all the trucks in the back and
not Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't know if I was going to make it before I ran out of gas.
Yeah, what happened to your phone? Nothing? Your phone?
Phone.
Ray? Ray said he had phone problems this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what's going on.
Okay. No worries.
My phone wouldn't
Yeah.
work on Friday morning till 1 o'clock. They switched
Yeah.
towers on me because of my provider.
Yeah,
So
T-Bone was
they
saying.
keep bouncing towers to get cheaper rates.
Okay. Could have been where I was too, out in the boonies.
If you was over there going towards Dogtown, you definitely ain't gonna get no signal over there.
Yeah.
Did you get
That's
some
when-
brisket? Did you get some brisket?
Briskets? No, I actually got the pork sandwich. But Harley Girl husband got the ribs, and I wish I'd have got the ribs because they sure did look good.
Mm.
There's a place here in town I haven't took you to, the Rib Shack. It's got some real good food.
Okay.
You okay? Sick?
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom.
Jeez, I thought maybe you hurt your ribs, man, plopping down like that. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it feels a lot better, but
That's good.
it's a thick mattress.
Yeah. Now, y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Harley Girl?
No.
Yes, I do. Yep.
Not a
There you
clue.
Oh, that's very bright.
Harley Girl, can you
I've
drop a
been
link?
subscribed to her for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah. I have
Not a-
two.
She
Yeah.
married? Single?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's married.
Yes, she's married.
Oh,
She's married.
Oh.
Ain't sick. I ain't subbing.
Hey, Sick, you figure out who your secret admirer is yet?
No, bro.
So leave that alone.
Yeah. I just took in man, I hate to have missed y'all being all that close over there.
Well, I mean, you know, I thought you might have been at work. I mean,
Ain't no big deal. I should have called you to see where you was at.
Is this it?
Yes.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There she is.
Okay.
She's a pretty nice girl.
Yes, she is.
They're from Canada.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
check her
Yeah,
out.
yeah, but they're down here till April.
I'll post her link here.
Yeah, because I can't find her.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I seen Red Rider's video today though.
Yeah, that was actually good. Trying to they put two rear wheels together to try to start a kickstart shovel head chopper.
Actually, I
No,
think
it
I've
was
seen that video.
It
wasn't worked.
It wasn't a shovel head. It was two Triumphs.
Two Triumphs.
They done that's what they call a friction start.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen that video, and I'm not even subscribed to her.
Yeah, I ain't got. There's too many. I don't.
She is Canadian. Well, I'm going to put her under ladies.
Canadian, eh?
Hey.
Hey.
We got.
Yep.
Up, eh?
We
Yeah,
got
hosers.
Up
Welcome,
north,
you
you know.
hoser.
Kind of wonder what happened to old Mike. He ain't here. He may be asleep somewhere. Well,
Happy
y'all.
almost birthday.
Well, y'all, I'm fixing to hop off of here,
Okay.
and I'm going because I gotta get up and go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for gracing us tonight. Appreciate you, Hooligan, as always. And
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
if you want to do some cold weather stuff that we were kind of got there today, but didn't quite, bring some of your stuff with before we do the live, and we'll go through some of that.
All right, if anybody wants me to do that, they let
Yeah, you know, you can always start out a live with it anyway for the first 30 minutes, hour, whatever it ends up being.
Yeah, the video I did today is the first cold weather video I got coming up. There should be one more so far.
Yeah. Angel Face, there you are. That is a new person. She is from Canada as well. That's fine, man. So yeah, I saw her in a Moto Noggin live a couple days ago and met her, and she was just really chatty with everybody and stuff in the comments. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go to her channel and check her out because she was new to me. course, Angel
Yeah.
Face. You see Angel Face, you know, you go, well, let me go check
So,
that out.
so that's the name of
There
a
you go,
channel.
Dean.
Angel
Yeah,
Face Moto
yeah,
Rider.
yeah. I will try to get her link out here as well. I think I saved it. I don't know if she wants promotion at all, but you're gonna get it tonight. And if you don't
Yes.
if you don't like that, you let me know, and I won't do that no more.
Yeah.
I was already subbed. I just looked.
Yes, Angel Face.
Good for you.
I got the pleasure of hanging out with Harley Girl all day today.
Okay. I know Harley. You know Harley Girl too from on. Okay, yeah, I just posted her link. Well, good. Looney Shrooms is in. Awesome. I haven't
Looney.
seen you
Hey,
all
Looney.
night.
No, he was
Maybe you
here.
got some.
Looney's
First
been on
I've
here
seen
all
him
day.
He's been on. He's been here.
in this room. That's the first I remember seeing his name.
Wow.
Morning, Looney.
Looney's on Max. He's on 6. He's on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying on my live, our community lives. I've seen them before today. But.
I think Looney is from. Is it Ireland? Trying to remember.
No, I've already
If
subscribed to
Robert's
her.
still here, Robert knows who he is. Tyke knows who he is.
It's okay. We will try to get connected up.
Yeah, I was already subscribed to her.
You didn't even know it.
Didn't even.
Maybe I am too.
Well, you know, that's the nice thing about doing lives like this. You get people in, and you start remembering. You get to know them. You know the rest of the story on that. But that's the community thing. So we're glad you showed up.
Yeah.
Tolga's not in here yet. He's probably still sleeping.
We saw him earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was here earlier.
we sure did. Yes, for any likes, subs, or anything
Tolga's
else
a
from
man. Like,
anyone.
he's everywhere.
Motorcycle and riding motorbomb, Virginia. Yeah, man, that's awesome as well. We're just still like to share with like-minded people, and so when you like, subscribe, and sub, you get to know those people. It helps. A little different thinking. That's all.
Rusty Biker, that's Harley Girl.
And from South Australia.
Rusty Biker's wife.
Oh, okay.
Has weighed in.
Great.
Hey, sick. That link didn't work.
I'll bet you in a minute.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Why does it do that all the time?
I know I need a haircut, man. I look like.
We're not putting any of that. What is that? Because
It's one
Robin.
of 6 favorite things in the world.
Yeah. Well, we try not to do that on here.
What was it? A lot. I missed it.
Thank you, Robin. We love you, and I know
Funny
you know that.
cigarette.
That means. All right, hold on.
Yeah. So you know a few
Cheers,
of the
sick.
faces in here. So
Yes. Why does that not? Well, let me try this. It's so annoying.
So yeah, we're on here usually like from 7 to 10 o'clock, and you're hitting the end of our stream, Angel.
Yeah.
And if you got any questions for anybody, or I'll put this down, you get to see our names up there. You know who's here. Let's see, we got Desert Outlaw. It says AZ. You even put your AZ up there. You're smart. Nobody knows where Motobomb, Virginia is. That's a mystery. Retired rider is from Ohio. Sick bastards in the beautiful state of Florida. And I'll make you uncomfortable as a Canadian.
Manitoban.
Manitoban. Hey, And Ray Gregory is from Georgia. He's a little peachy, so there we
Little
go.
sunburnt.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Manitoba, eh?
Yeah, I don't introduce everybody or the whole panel just to anybody, Angel Face. You got special treatment tonight.
Splash.
We're all special.
But we're just glad when we get a lady in here that, you know, we try to make sure we treat them right. That's why we try to tone down our
try not to
flavorful
scare 'em away.
language and you know, our normal stuff that we would like to do that we're not doing on here. Try to keep it nice for the whole community. Try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, maybe one of these is a 6 new girlfriend that pops in.
the mystery lady. Not well.
Yeah,
I do know Angel Face is
fire.
married and has a better half. So there you
I don't
go.
understand. I want to figure out who my secret admirer is.
Looney.
Well, Will Burner says she's human, so
Yeah, that narrows it down.
I like Wheel Burner quitting smoking. He's getting back to his roots.
Yeah,
He's that
man.
grumpy old guy again.
Yeah.
He did
I didn't know there were so many women motovloggers.
Yeah,
There is a lot.
Bunch of them.
Yeah.
They have a big advantage over most of us men.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them flaunt it a little too much, but sarcasm runs deep in my channel. Mm-hmm.
You guys ever like accidentally sit on one of your nuts when you get on your bike?
All right.
Oh, for the love of Christ,
We're
Rob.
not talking about that. We'll let that roll.
We just got done talking about it too, man. It's all right.
We were doing good.
Oh, sorry.
We'll stop that right there. Thank you, sir.
You boys are funny.
Funny like a clown funny?
Yeah, Joe
Ready to
Pesci.
amuse you?
That's gonna be up to what you think, see? Funny. It is 24.
Ginger in my beard. That's funny.
Yeah, stick would make somebody a good housewife.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Yes, he survived the night.
Who?
Dave.
Yes, Dave survived the night.
Oh, yeah.
no roo attacks.
Or snakes. They got those black mambas or whatever out there.
Do they?
One of the deadliest snakes in the world lives in Australia.
Dude,
Was it Steve Irwin back in the day?
No, he got taken out by a stingray.
Laying on the ground,
Yeah.
okay?
I know.
Yeah. Be my lucky to crawl up in the sleeping bag with me.
Oh, exactly. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
I go homosexual instantly when I see a snake. That's one of my biggest fears is snakes.
Angel, don't be promoting that on here.
Yeah,
'cause it
don't
gets out of
promote it.
hand, okay?
Don't promote it.
I love your openness and everything, but yeah, don't fire that thing up. Robin will get rolling, and then that's it.
Robin will get rolled. You're right.
Rocking and rolling.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of feeling pretty wound down. I don't know about you all, but you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a shower and I'm going to bed. Bye.
Yeah.
You guys gotta be kidding me. It's 9:30.
We
old parts.
Yeah, that comes from somebody who lays around all day.
Oh, whatever, man. Don't judge me, monkey.
Sleep when you want to sleep, get up when you want to get up, eat when you want to eat.
Hey, I'm
You're
up.
okay,
I'm at the crack of dawn. I sleep I sleep late a couple days in a row, and I get all kinds of crap for it.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate everybody that showed up today and put up with some of our nonsense. We did have some pretty good highlights. It was nice seeing Buck come on and share stuff about the community and Forgotten Angels. Yeah, I know. Oh, Dean's going on. I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll on out of here, I think, everybody, and love you
All right.
much. Come back and see us again, Angel. Feels good to show you that you showed up, and
Yeah.
hit us
We'll be
up in the
back.
beginning
We'll be,
one day, and definitely jump on with us, even if it's
yeah.
for 5 minutes. Introduce yourself, say hi, and it's good to know a
Yeah.
face, and that goes for anybody else.
We'll be back Wednesday.
Yeah, that's all good.
Nope. We'll be back
All right.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
What,
we just.
John?
Are you
Yeah,
going to Tuesday or Wednesday?
we're going to Tuesday, 7 to 10. So
Okay, Tuesday.
I got to coach my granddaughter. She asked me to coach her in basketball, and that's
Yeah.
her
Okay.
practice. So,
Okay.
All right. Peace and love, guys. Bye.
All right, guys.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh.